Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the Rustic log cabin in northern Maine. Welcome to my cabin. If you don't have a cup of coffee, get yourself a cup of coffee and pull on up to the table. We got plenty of room here. Fire's going in the background, not too awful hard this morning. The cabin is 60 degrees. But I love it here after a snowstorm. It's hard to get it on video for you guys, but right now it's, the driveway's full of snow and there's no tracks anywhere except for the beagle tracks. And it's just quiet. I mean, right now, you might be able to hear it, but right now the wind is just lightly blowing through the trees. Sun is shining in this window. I mean, door is wide open. This cabin door is wide open. And the temperature in here is 60 degrees. And I just love the quietness. Yeah, I've had a couple comments say you seem to be a pretty happy guy. I really am. And how I'm happy is there's no media here. There's no news. There's no, I could get it on the tablet, but I don't. I don't have any apps on that tablet that connect me to the outside world other than YouTube. And then the YouTube isn't so I can follow news stories and all of that. It's so that I can watch other people's videos and comment with you guys. You guys have really made this cabin life even happier, which I didn't see that coming when I started this YouTube channel. Like the live stream last night. I had a blast. It was like you all was here. And it was a dimension to this lifestyle that I did not see coming, let me tell you. I figured I would build a YouTube channel, make a couple of videos. Maybe somebody would watch it, maybe not. But I did not see, and I really didn't even know what live stream was at that point. I barely knew how to turn on YouTube. Because I'm just not that kind of guy. That's never been part of my lifestyle. Neither has social media or any of that stuff. I don't have a Facebook account. I never will. I don't have a Twitter account, and I never will. Or Instagram or any of that stuff. Because I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy to worry about everything that's going on around you. I think we need to be wise and prepare for the future. And be prepared, for when the crap hits the fan and all of that stuff. But I don't think it's good for you mentally, especially good for me mentally, to be concerned about every little problem that is going on coast to coast. Because there's not much you can do about it. When you're 3,000 miles away, what are you going to do? Or you're 1,500 miles away, what are you going to do? What you need to do is make sure it doesn't affect your lifestyle. So if that means unplugging and plugging into reality of what's going on in your immediate surroundings, that's what it means. And that's mainly what I concentrate on, is next month's food source, or next year's food source, if I have the ability to do it. Catch it, clean it, can it, smoke it, all that stuff. And that's probably the basis for my happiness. When people comment, you seem to be a happy guy. That's why I'm happy. But it takes a long time to make a lifestyle like this. This has been an ongoing process for my entire life. It's not an accident that I'm where I'm at right now. But if you want to make a lifestyle like this, you can do it. You just got to do the first step, and that is start. Start to learn skills. Start to learn how to can. Let's just start. I tell everybody, any of their dreams, whatever your dream is, if you got a dream, just start. Don't worry about what other people say. Other people will always talk you out of it, or ask you, what are you going to do when this happens? You don't have that answer because you haven't started. You just go. You make the first step. And no matter what anybody says to you, you just keep pushing. You push harder and you push longer until you've accomplished your dream. And you never arrive at your dream because you're always going to want to make it better. That's what I do here. Every day I try to make the lifestyle here more richer, more comfortable. And for me, that means making sure my woodshed's full, making sure I have snowmobile trails, making sure I have hiking trails. There's just a slew of things that can be done here. I build lean-tos, stuff like that. These are all things to do that occupy my time and occupy my mind and put me in a place mentally that is very healthy. So if you've got a dream, it doesn't matter what it is. Go for it. Stay small at first. Don't get overextended. And just push forward, one step at a time. It's like that old saying, you don't eat an elephant in one setting. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. That's the same thing with a dream. You don't accomplish the dream all on the first day. You accomplish the dream one day at a time. The dream here at the cabin now has been going on for 10 years. I bought this cabin 10 years ago. It wasn't much at that time. It was sitting right flat on the ground. And basically all it was one cabin with a kitchen table and a bed. And a wood stove that wasn't enough. So I had to, that's where I started with this cabin. The first week when we was here, the very first thing we did was we had to jack this cabin up off the ground because it was sitting flat on the ground. We had to jack this thing up. Now it sets 2.5 feet off the ground. In the front, it's more like 3. In the back, it's 2. But get it up off the ground so air can get under there and breathe, and that's where the dream started. One bite at a time. Just like this breakfast. Last piece of bacon. Half a piece of toast. My dream this morning was to have a good hot breakfast. I accomplished it. I'm going to give the dog her piece. Well, I hope you enjoyed my breakfast with me this morning. I enjoyed having you along. If you like this kind of videos, throw me a bone. Subscribe to the channel. I've got lots more stuff like this in the works for the channel. I will see you in the next video, my friends.